and welcome to lesson 3. So lesson 1 we were dealing with the notes, and lesson 2 we created all the 7 chords in major key, and we dealt with the major and we did the inversion. In this lesson we are going to do the inversions of two of the minor and diminish, and then we'll continue with the song of that we are demonstrating in the song by Sinach. You provide the fire. I hope that is the correct title. So anyway, the inversions of 2, you need to know the components that are making chord 2. So the components are 2, 4, 6. So we are starting on the 4, 6, 2. And then 6, 2, 4. So 2, this is the root position, and then first inversion, and then second inversion. Chord 3, which is a C minor, or we are having 3, 5, 7. We will start with the 5, 7, 3. So you see how I am pressing my hands? Then nice one. So the last inversion will be 7. So this is the first position, second position is that, and third position is that. Chord 6 is an F minor with 6, 1, 3. First inversion starts on the 1, 3, 6. Second inversion goes to 3, 6, 2. 3, 6, 1. And the 7, the root position is 7, 2, 4. So we need this 7, which will be here. So you are retaining the 2, 4, 7. And then 4, 7, 2. Nice one. So with that, we can play we can play 3 ways. You can play 3 ways as a major chord. So the first one is when we are using root position only. So, and we did this in the previous lesson. So I usually like to say playing all the 7 chord as a major scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we are going to do it as first inversion. This is position 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is, let me start again. I don't know what's going on in my brain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is are diminished, and then 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. one of the things to consider when you are doing this is you have to know all the chords in a major key. I mean all the notes, and then this particular first inversion, they have this characteristic between this finger and this finger. We only have one note. Remember, I am seeing them as note in the scale. We are skipping one note. From this note, from this finger to this note, we are skipping 2 according to the scale, which is F and G. If you continue, you see, we are skipping this, and then on this side we have this and this. Okay? Sorry. We're skipping this one, and then we are having these 2. Then continue. Skipping that, then we have this and this. Skipping this, we are having this and this. Skipping this, we have skipping this, we have skipping this, and then we have I've already started repeating. So no. Then is the first. Now the second position as a scale. So things are shifting. This position we are skipping 2 notes, and between this note and this you're skipping only one. So and then so we have skipped this and this, and this is this. So this is 1, 2, 3. Let's go to 4. Let's go to 5. Let's go to 6, 7, 8. A song has emerged. This guy called Michael Jackson. So you see, they are only using a second inversion. They are working from 1, 2, 3, 2. Very simple. I can do it here. Where is it? There's something. So I've done the 3 versions. There's something beautiful you are going to learn from this point on. From this point on is about the voicing. So if you can be able to hear the voicing, because actually I was not having this song in mind. I can't remember which song, but all I know is that I've heard this song in Michael Jackson's songs. Can't remember which song is it, but there's this part. Those who know, you can maybe in the comment section. So we are through with that, and now lesson 2. You had me focusing mainly on the major. So this lesson actually, it is about the minor. It's about the passing chord. We have two passing chords that we are going to deal with at this level. So we are going to deal with the first inversion passing chord. So when I say first inversion passing chord, so if this is my one and this is my first passing, so simply means I'm using this position and then I'm going to the 3 like this and then I go to the 4. So passing chords connect two chords. So you remember the song that we were doing by Sinach? Provide the fire. The entire stanza does that, but when you go to the chorus, things change. You introduce the minor, you introduce the 3, you introduce the 6. I can't remember if there's somewhere we are introducing the 2, and usually 2 goes to the 5. There's something I want you guys to learn. There are progressions that I want you kindly to understand. When we in this position we are introducing the 3, 6 and 2 and also the 7. So 7 simply you can put it going to the 1 because we said in the chord quality in the previous lesson that the 7 has it creates a tension. Okay? There is a tension that is being created, and the sound of diminished, it is trying to pull you somewhere. So look at this. Very nice. It resolves very well. His work of the passing chord as these diminished are very nice in resolving either to a major or to a minor. Okay? So how can you use that idea of a passing chord before we proceed to the first inversion? Let me start with the diatonic passing chord first and then go to the first inversion passing. So provide the provide the sanctuary. You can do. So you have to time. You don't put it anywhere. There's a timing so that it may resolve well. So in the first round, I'm not putting it. Even in the second, I can put it in the 3. Can do there. So as I teach you where I am putting exactly, with the time, if you follow how I do and other teachers in YouTube, you understand why we are not putting it in the first maybe round, but you can put it, but it depends with how you feel it. So this is where now a line is being drawn. There is another person who can do. But for me, it's not. They're not okay, to me, at that point, I don't want to do that. I want to do it maybe in the third or fourth round. Okay? See how it is off? You can know. Now, when you are putting the passing chord, there's something I came to realize in later on, is that you have to be considerate of the voicing. So normally the 7 is played like this, but I'm not playing that. I've removed these two and considered where I am landing. I am landing in chord 1. Chord 1, on the left, it is 1, 5. So I have just lowered the 1 to 5 to 7 and do. On the right, I can do this, or you see. So the only note that is not in this chord is I've omitted the third chord, which is D sharp. I mean C sharp or E flat. So I can do. Provide the fire. You see? Okay. Now going to 4, I can introduce the first inversion like this. You provide the fire. Okay, let me start. With the passing chord, you have to know the counts between the two chords that you want to insert the chord there. So the progression is from 1 to 4. I'm having 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2. I can do. So 1, 2, 3. Then you have to be specific. So most of the time, if you put it in the third count or the fourth count, it is going to proceed to the next to connect to the next chord without much dissonance. 1, 2, 3. Then you see. 1, 2, 3. Then you see. Okay, it is the first inversion. Very nice. 2 passing chords used nicely to blend in the progression. Okay, so we are going to introduce the 3, the 6, the 2, and you need to know the relationship of these chords. So chord 3 and chord 6. Chord 3 has 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 7. Chord 6 6 has 6, 1, 3. Okay? So what is common in both chords? Actually, 3 is common in both. So you are replacing the 5 with 6, 7 with 1. So 3. Then come to 3. Go to 4. 5. There's something I want to talk about 5 and 2. This is 5, but this is 2. So 2, 4, 6. And chord 5 is 2, 5, 7. So if you have a progression such as 3, 6, then 2, then 5, then back to 1. That's how you will do it. Okay, now let's go to the chorus. Feel me. So feel me, you're doing the 6. Feel me. Feel me up, Lord. Feel me up. Feel me up. Feel me up, Lord. Feel me up, Lord. Feel me up. Then it will go 6, 3, 4, 5. These things keep disturbing me. And 4. Then 6, 3. Go to 4. Go to 5. Fill me up, Lord. Fill me up, Lord. Fill me up, Lord. Fill me up. Fill me up, Lord. Fill me up, Lord. Fill me up, Lord. Fill me up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our song "Fill Me Up," and I have done the section of stanza. I've done the chorus, and that is it. So that is how, by the way, you can add minor to a progression that maybe had the major. But in this particular song, I want to be specific and without lying. You have to use the minor. There are other songs that most of the time they may not need the minor. Now it is going to depend on the keyboardist. There are songs that can end with just only the major chords, which are called primary chords. But for a song like that of our sister Sinach, needs secondary chords which are minor and diminished.